back to another episode of Beeks Corner. It's your boy Beeks, and I'm back in the building. You know the routine. We're out here, we're rolling, and we are moving. Listen, catch us on the socials at Beeks Corner, which is for Instagram, at Beeks_Corner, which is for Twitter. And we're on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. You know the routine. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and keep on sharing. But guys, I've got a guest. I've got a cool guest. Yeah, I've got a mad guest out here. Man like Benji, what are you telling them, bro?
Bro, I'm good, man. I'm honored to be on your platform, bro, man.
I
The biggest
appreciate it.
growing sports podcast out there.
Hey, don't gas me like that. Don't gas me like that.
I'm honored,
Don't gas me like that.
I'm
But
honored.
listen, I appreciate you for jumping and finding time and jumping on this thing, man. But yeah, let the people know what type of fan you are, man, because these men are going to scrutinize me in a bit, man. But let them know what fan you are, man.
Yeah, no, I'm a Man United fan, obviously. But also I'm a football fan before a Man United fan as well. So
Come
I'm not biased in it. I do know what's out there that's good and what's not good.
Exactly.
Obviously, you're biased towards your team, but I'm not stupid. Do you know what I mean?
Just let them know, innit? Because a lot of people, when I bring people on, yeah, a lot of people think, you're being biased. I know a lot of United fans, but I also know a lot of Liverpool fans, Chelsea fans, and whatnot. But no, I'm keeping it real. I bring football fans on here, man, because it is what it is. At the end of the day, it's about making sure that we get our point across and we get our views across, and everyone's opinion is different from one another, innit? So it's just about hearing everyone's opinion. But listen, let's get cracking, man. Bruv, this weekend has been a bit long, bruv, and I've had rants on Usman Talk United. Big up Usman as well. I've had my rant. I went on the fan cam. I said what I said. If you men haven't checked it, go check it on Usman Talks United on his channel. Bruv, obviously we're gonna kick off with the one which was major, which we've even been speaking about for a long time, but I've got to mention it. If I don't mention it, people are gonna say, "Look, listen, stop running away," innit? You get me? It's Man United. It was Crystal Palace. It was 3-1 to Crystal Palace, and L's and L. Benji, bro, let me tell you, let me be real in it, yeah, because you know I've been on here. I've backed Ollie, bruv, for quite some time and whatnot. I mean, there's times where, because, bruv, us football fans, we like to flip-flop, innit? Do you understand? No matter what anyone says, yeah, there's football fans that flip-flop, innit? And I've come to a stage now where it's just like, cool, I'm keeping an eye on Ollie now because we've backed him now. We've given him Wan-Bissaka, we've given him Maguire, we've given him, who else has he had? Bruno Fernandes as well, and Van der Beek, bro. We've given him the players that he wants. Now, Crystal Palace, first game of the season, competitive game. And you put a lineup like that with Fosu Mensah, McTominay, and Dan James, bro. And I'm looking at that side and I'm thinking Zaha is going to annihilate these men, right? And what happened, bro? From minute 1 all the way to 90, bro. Absolutely atrocious, humiliating, bro. I've never seen a performance like that not even never. I ain't seen a performance like that for a while. But to see that, yeah, man got the lineup wrong and expected to think that he was going to win that game. Are you skunked, rude boy? That's not happening, man. That is not happening. Like, how do you get away with that, bruv? No inability. There's nothing. There was no urgency. There was nothing. Palace were the first. They were the better side. They were on the first ball, on the last ball, the second balls. They were just on to us. Benji, how do we explain that, bruv? How do we explain that, L, bro?
Well, do you know what it is? Yeah, you have to be real, and obviously I'm real with it. So I say how it is. Man United is a new manager. As much as everyone can talk about the board and the Glazers and that, it's not just them, it's the manager as well. Because at the end of the day, you shouldn't be losing to Crystal Palace at home. You can buy this guy Sancho, you can buy this guy Thiago, you can buy this guy Van Dijk at the back. You can buy this guy the whole thing, but it's not going to make a difference, bro. The manager has no tactics, no style of play, no patterns of play. And obviously the thing is, when you can't tell me that you're going to get outplayed and outfought by Crystal Palace. Like, I remember I was doing a preview with a Palace fan. He was telling me, Ray Hutchinson's so outdated. He's got no tactics, got no this. How much more our manager, bro? Like, you it's only so long you can say, the player's this, the player's that. But recently, Man United fans, so I don't like the fan base because them man there were getting all excited because we were beating Brighton 3-0 and Aston Villa 3-0 and them teams there. Praising Ollie. Now all of a sudden when we lose, it's the player's fault. And the thought process, it doesn't work. Like, and in the day, like, of course you can say that the board and that are at fault for whatnot, but why do you say Jadon Sancho to beat Crystal Palace? Why do you need a centre back to Crystal Palace?
Yeah.
It's the way we played. Like it's like we're playing like goals. Like legitimately, no one was defending. The fullbacks were just running up.
Yeah.
Everyone was unfit. Everyone was looked overweight. Like Martial looks a bit overweight for me as well. I was thinking, bro, like, do you lot are just taking a piss for me, bro? But at the end of the day, like, I'm a Man United fan, but I'm not even upset because I expect it. That's the maddest thing about it. I expect it. If you go in with your heart not on your sleeve and you're just relaxed, you can't be hurt by this.
It's true.
You expect it, bro.
It's true. No, I get what you mean. Yeah, the players were not fit. No one was ready. You can tell that. There was no one in the squad that would say, "Yeah, I'm up for this. I want to win and whatnot." Everyone just looked a bit sluggish. Like, yeah, it's kind of like a preseason thing. But at the end of the day, this is competitive, so you got to take it seriously. You got to make sure that you are 100% ready to go on that pitch and give it your all and make sure you get the 3 points. However, even though Man United lost that game, I didn't feel that they gave their all on that pitch, bro. And a lot of people can say, oh yeah, but it was the players' fault. No, it was not only the players, it was the manager, like you were saying, bro. I totally agree. He got it wrong that day, and the players, they have themselves to blame as well, because you guys were just moving as if like you're gonna get this 3 points handed to you like it was nothing. No, it doesn't work like that. Football's a competitive game. At the end of the day, exactly. At the end of the day, you got to make sure that you work as a collective to make sure that you get your win, and that didn't happen with Man United, unfortunately. Players like Pogba, who are a lot of people defend and whatnot. Like I said, he got kidnapped by McCarthy. He was nowhere to be seen. This is Pogba's 5th season, bro.
But do you know what it is with that,
Yeah.
Sorry to cut you off, but
no.
Do you know what it is with that? Like, I feel sorry for people like Pogba because you're playing DM against Crystal Palace. Like, you have no license to move up whatsoever. And do you know what it is? Like, I feel like what we should also do is, which never happens a lot, we need to give credit to Crystal Palace. We need to give credit to Roy Hodgson for his tactics. He got his spot on. He nullified our threats. The first 15, 20 minutes, they pressed us high. They got the goal, and they just literally sat deep and then counter-attacked us. And the amount of space they had on Old Trafford, sometimes it was 4 against 3 for them, 4 against 2, 2 against 1. They had bare space, bro. And you have to give people like Zaha, because they have to remember, them man there, like Crystal Palace is basically a club which for players that can't get into the top clubs. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So obviously Zaha, he deserves to be at a top club, but he's not. But if they're coming to us and doing that, they'll have a good season. But if you're gonna go back to Man United with people like Pogba and that, bro, if I was him, I wouldn't even want to sign a new contract, because you can go to Madrid for like 40, 50 million that season, play with people like Toni Kroos, play with people like Casemiro, Camavinga's probably going to join there, Mbappe and that man there. Why would you want to stay with Man United with this load of crap around us, bro?
I get that. And on top of that, like I said before, why is he going to sign a contract when there's no recruitment going on at Manchester United? Why is he going to sign a contract when we're not even performing at the highest level, at the level that he knows that he should be at? Do you understand what I'm saying? You're looking at other sides like your Liverpools and your Man Cities, and he's looking at them, he's thinking, bruv, I came to Man United to win leagues and whatnot, and this isn't happening, bruv. I get what you're saying. I do feel sorry for him in a way, but, at the end of the day, he has to take on that responsibility because he hasn't performed at the level that us fans have expected him to perform at anyway, because he's played in every position and he hasn't delivered. There's times where he has delivered and there's time where he hasn't delivered. Pogba's been inconsistent at Manchester United, whether we like it or not. It's just, it is what it is, isn't it? But I do hear you when you say that, him playing the DM, he doesn't have the license and whatnot. I hear that, but you're all rounder, bruv. So you should be capable enough of doing that. But I do understand it is hard. I'm not gonna put the blame on him solely. I think, like I'm saying, everyone was trash yesterday. Everyone, every single one of them, bar Van der Beek, was trash. And everyone needs to look at themselves in the mirror and think, how are we going to bounce back from this? You got Luton midweek, bro. Like I said on Osman Talks United, I am expecting 5-0 minimum. I mean, everyone's laughing at me, but I'm saying that because you're playing Luton, right? And you've got quality players there, bruv. There's a few quality players, like your Van der Beek, you got your Pogba's there, and you got Martial there, you got Rashford and whatnot. Greenwood, the star boy here. Bro, you are capable enough of scoring goals and making things happen. And I'm just saying 5. People are laughing and saying, yeah, 5-0, that's really gonna happen. No, I expect that, brother. You're playing Luton. I'm not saying you should go. I'm not saying 5-0 against a Man City or one. I'm not saying that. It's Luton. This is what I'm saying. People are settling for mediocrity. I ain't got time for that, bro. So am I wrong? Am I wrong? I'm asking you, am I wrong to be thinking that way, or am I stretching? Let me know, please. Just because
I think you're wrong and you're right. Obviously, at the end of the day, we are Manchester United. We have to be able to beat the best team. We have to also be able to win the best trophies. That's how we're brought up on the end of the day. When we went to secondary school, college, like man, them will come and chat to you like, oh no, about seven or nine players will start for your first team. What are you saying now? Or we just won the Premier League. What are you saying?
What are you saying now? Exactly. Yeah.
But at the same time, you have to also remember we're not that Man United at the same time. We've got a dead manager. We've got a squad that's so imbalanced, and Luton are further down their line in their preparation. So they played 6 games this season. We played 2. So they're gonna look fitter than us, hungrier than us. At the end of the day, a lot of these players are playing for big moves as well. You got people like your Penny Rounders in midfield for Luton Town.
Yeah.
He's capable enough of playing for the Premier League. You saw what happened when Matheson, the right back, came
I remember.
Rochdale. Then he's gone to Wolves. So these men they're playing for big moves. So I wouldn't be surprised if we even lose that game. I'm not gonna lie, because
you did say 1-0
yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. But we should win, but I won't be surprised if we lose.
All right. Let's say, because we're now saying that, you know, if we get Sancho, it doesn't change anything. Let's say if we do recruit now, we get a right winger, and we get the left back that I personally think not even really needed like that. I think we should be focusing on the centre back. Let's say we get these players in now. Where do you see Man United finishing this season? Let's be real.
We get all of our players.
Yeah. I know it's a stretch.
With the same manager, probably 5th or 6th, bro. You got Liverpool, you got City doing a madness, which already Chelsea's been beaten. So Liverpool at the top, City probably going to play tomorrow. We'll see what happens when this comes out. City will play Wolves later.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens, innit? Then obviously you got Tottenham. Tottenham have players that can change games. And if they're adding in Gareth Bale as well, that's more stardom.
That's a mad thing, yeah.
Then you got Arsenal under Arteta doing the madness. They look decent, they look good, they look well equipped. As much as every Man United fan that's not bad at Arsenal, they look better than us. They have Aubameyang there. They've got Lacazette who can score goals. They've got Willian. They've got Pepe. They've got Saka. Even Reece Nelson. They've got Ceballos in midfield. They have a decent defense now. They have Kieran Tierney. They have Maitland-Niles and Bellerin. It's a good squad. As much as obviously we laugh, Arteta's said the same squad that Emery had, bought maybe 1 or 2 players and made the squad look better because he's a proper coach. And obviously, I want to not talk about Leeds, but you got Wolves who are always breathing down our necks. You got Leicester. I think they're losing now, but I don't know what the score is.
Yeah.
Everton as well. Everton look really, really good. And you look at it like this, you think to yourself, we probably have the 10th best manager in the league. So to win the league or to even get top 4, we have to have the top 4 squad in the league. Do we have that at the moment? No, because we're not guaranteed to get Jadon Sancho. The way it was looking, we'll probably get Ismail Assar and Tellers at left back, and that's not enough for us to get the top 4. And I know for a fact Ollie's going to get sacked this season. So what's going to happen is we're going to have to start the process all over again. A new manager's going to come in. Maybe the new manager bounce might help us, but I still believe we might finish 5th or 6th. And there's other teams that are better than us. There's other teams that are way more well equipped than us. Even if you do get Sancho and so on else, I just feel like there's other teams that have more than us.
No, I respect that. I respect how you feel about that, and it's just you're just being real, isn't it? At the end of the day, you know, we're looking around the whole league and whatnot, especially around the top side of the league. Yeah, we're literally right now at the bottom of that pile, bro. Look at Spurs, like you said, Spurs got Bale in them, man. Man City and Liverpool, they're on another planet at the moment. Chelsea have just signed about 6-7 players at the moment, and we're here only signing 1 player.
They'll come good. I even forgot about Chelsea.
Yeah, even though Chelsea got packed in today, which we'll go on in a bit. They've got the players there. They've got the squad that, you know, players that are available on their bench to change a game. It's whether you like it or not, it is what it is. Obviously, they got a keeper who's absolutely trash at the moment, but saying that, you know, they can score goals and make sure they don't concede, then it can work for them. At the end of the day, it's about making sure you win. But I don't want to talk too tough about Man United because I think we've spoken so much
Let's
about
move
them,
on.
and it's just long, bro. It's just hold tight, United, innit? Listen, Chelsea played Liverpool today, and obviously we did a podcast with them man earlier on. But before we did the podcast, the game was on. Christensen got sent off. It was a goal scoring opportunity. He brought down Mane, and he got sent off. VAR obviously got overruled because the ref gave him a yellow card, and it was a red card. But after that, 45 minutes, half time, second half now, Klopp says, "Fuck this! I'm gonna bring on Thiago, bro." Thiago comes on, the maestro, bro. The guy was just killing it, man. And Mane ended up scoring 2 goals, making sure that Liverpool got the 3 points, and it was 2-0. Watching that, the way Liverpool just pinned Chelsea back was absolutely unreal. And I know Chelsea had 10 men, but watching that game just goes to show why Liverpool are the champions at the moment. And honestly, I'm looking at them and I'm thinking, bro, this is going to be the same thing again, man. They just added Thiago. They've added Diogo Jota as well. Look at the business they're doing at the moment, man. They're literally killing it, bro. And I don't understand how they've managed to get Jota for about, 41 million?
35.
Bro, the guy's 23. Someone thought the other day he was like 27 or something. Bro, he's 23.
I thought he was older than that.
He looks older. He does look older. Don't get it twisted with the fake bonnet that he's got on the top of his head. But I looked at that and I thought, right, Liverpool are actually making sure that they're equipped for this season, man. And that's what's happened. Bro, what are you telling them about Liverpool? Because I don't even know, man. People out here underestimating them, thinking that they're just gonna crumble. But I'm looking at them and I'm thinking, bro, they're just carrying on from last season, man.
Yeah, of course. They've got the best manager, top 2 best managers in the league, him and Klopp. Klopp and Pep, sorry. Probably got the best defense in the league in terms of defending and attacking, because Van Dijk can do everything at the back, but he also scores 5-6 goals in the season. Robertson and Trent, when they get going, they're going to get their 10 assists. They just need to put someone else next to Van Dijk. It doesn't matter who, they'll be okay because of the system. If you go into midfield, Thiago's going to be there, spraying balls left and right, comfortable, no-look passing, doing the works. Then you've obviously got people like Jordan Henderson and Wijnaldum and that. Much of people would say that they're dead ballers. At the end of the day, these men, they fit the system and they know what they're doing on the pitch. They run like donkeys and they cover the space that Mane. It allows Mane and Salah to stay out of the pitch.
Stay out there,
the midfielders are covering the spaces. And there's no point in changing something that's not broken. Thiago's just going to come in and do the little stuff. In terms of the front 3 now, their front 3 is one of the most dangerous front 3 I've seen since. I've only seen 3 front 3s that are dangerous in the Prem. Man United 2007 and City with Aguero, Sane and Sterling that season were just mad.
Yeah.
Apart from that, I can't think of anyone else, unless you can correct me if I'm wrong.
No, I can't think of anyone else, any front 3, no. Not off the top of my head.
So it's like the 3 of them up front, Mane and Salah are guaranteed probably going to score a goal every other game between themselves or in the same game sooner or later. Firmino doesn't have to score because he creates a diamond in midfield, which is an overload. He can play up front, he can play on the left, he can play on the right, and he gives these guys a license to do what they're doing. The team is just set up, bro. And the funniest thing is, they have quality in every position, even on the bench. They have a young left back from Greece who they signed. They've got Diogo Jota now. They've got Origi that can play up front. He scores vital goals. Scored the Champions League final.
Of course.
They've got Minamino there. They've got Naby Keita, and obviously Chambers going to come off an injury. They got young Nico Williams at right back. They probably do need a centre half. But bro, at the end of the day, like, champions, they're just playing like champions.
Exactly.
They went 2-0 up. Chelsea tried. I'll come to Chelsea in a second, but they went 2-0 up. Chelsea tried, and that's what champions do. They just scroll through the game at the end of the day. Got the 3 points, and they're going back to Liverpool happy.
You hit the nail on the head, and it's right, man. Liverpool have just covered in every area. I agree with you. I think they do need another centre back because I think Fabinho, if something happens, Fabinho's going to end up slotting into centre back, which isn't really ideal for them. But looking
Yeah.
at them, I'm looking at that, and I'm thinking them signing Jota is actually shrewd, man. Because I looked at that and I thought, ah, cool. Sometimes Firmino don't get goals. We all know that, innit? And he's the one that does all the hard work. Now, imagine if they maybe they put Firmino as a 10, and then they put Jota out wide, or they put Salah up front, and they still got Mane out wide as well. That in alone can just work just like that if they wanted to add and be more effective and make their attack even more dangerous, because they can do a lot with just Jota coming in. And I know Jota can come off the bench and do what he has to do. But that signing alone, people don't realise that what it does for Liverpool. Obviously, we had the likes of Shaqiri. It didn't really work like that. But he did pop up with a few goals, back in the day and whatnot. But this signing, I hate Liverpool so much, because oh man, this hurts me. This hurts me saying that what they've done this season. Oh man, what's Man City gonna do then?
Well, you know what it is? Obviously, with Man City, they'll probably sign Koulibaly or they'll sign another centre back. I just think Man City just need a centre back and a centre mid, and they're ready to go for the season. Their squad's not bad, and maybe a left back. But apart from that, if you look at their team, Ederson in goal, right back Carl Walker, centre halves Laporte, and if you get another centre half like Koulibaly, which they probably will do, left back for now Ake. For argument's sake, Ake, he'll do a decent job at left back with the amount of the ball they have. Rodri in holding midfield, or Fernandinho in holding midfield, with De Bruyne and probably Gundogan in midfield. Then on the left, Sterling. On the right, Mahrez and Ferran Torres up front.
Yeah.
Jesus and Aguero. That team is still formidable. But what it is you have to be able to keep everyone fit, and that's one of the problems of Man City's team. I don't really come into
exactly.
It
We look at Aguero, who's now out for 2 months. It's just like they can't even catch a break with that one. But they're gonna have to move on from Aguero eventually, because obviously he's aging. But I'm not saying that Aguero's finished. I'm not saying that. But they have to really look in for the future and maybe put more trust in Jesus. If they don't really trust Jesus, then they're probably gonna go out and get another striker. But yeah, exactly. So Liverpool and Man City, they're on a different wavelength. But just looking at today's game, and with I know there's a few players that didn't start, like your ZX and Chilwells and Thiago Silva and whatnot, because they don't fit and whatnot. But just looking at today's game, if Chelsea are going to carry on doing this thing, and I know Liverpool pinned them and waxed them up, but if they play like that and they carry on, I can't see them challenging for this league, bro. And I think, like, in terms of, they're gonna go gun ho with like the biggest sides as well. Like the way they started off well. I'm not even gonna lie. They started off well against Liverpool, right? But if they do that against like your cities and whatnot, it's long for them, man. Because bro, you gotta play smart, man. You gotta play smart. And Christensen at the back, bro. Like I can't. I don't know. I've been
do you know what it is for me?
Christensen, gee.
I think the first 40 minutes, the game plan was spot on. Liverpool only had like one shot on target. I think the playing Havertz in like the false 9 position was a really smart move. They're pushing Werner out to the left, where he had Fabinho actually. It reminded me of Fernando Torres' goal against Chelsea, where he spun Ben Haim, I believe it was 2009 or something like that. Yeah, and obviously I think he was trying to do something like that, and I feel like it worked. Obviously Mount was able to mark Robertson going up and down. I feel like it worked. And obviously the red card came, and the red card literally changed everything, because I feel like it was an even game. I feel like Liverpool had some decent half chances, and Chelsea had decent half chances. Liverpool rarely even had a chance of, like, even remember in the first half. And one of the things which obviously you have to rate Klopp for, to some choose with Thiago early to bring it on and just dictate the play. But for me, I feel like Chelsea had a good game plan, because you can't press Liverpool too high, because they'll just kick the ball in behind. And Alonso's too slow, so they can't press. I feel like they were unlucky, honestly. I feel like they were very unlucky. The goalkeeper, bro, that keeper. Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is with him? Like, I don't even know, but I feel so sorry for him. Every time he even gets the ball, Gary Neville's saying, "Ooh, Chapper."
Go.
And it's a bit mad, but obviously today, I get that you're trying to play out from the back and everything, but sometimes you have to use your brain and actually move the ball quicker.
Quick.
Because you're playing against Liverpool, you need to know who you're playing against. You're playing against the
Mm.
most hungriest front line in the league. Credit Mane as well. But I feel like they need a new goalkeeper because he's not giving them any confidence. And Chelsea actually have a very, very good team. Like, I would love to have Kovacic in midfield, Kante in midfield.
Yeah.
I would love to have that Tomori guy at the back. I think he's quality as well.
Tomorrow's quality, man.
I would love to have Ziyech. I would love to have Werner. I would love to have Havertz. Like, even Mason Mount to a degree. I'd love to have him at my club as well. But that goalkeeper, he stinks, man.
That goalkeeper is absolutely trash. For 71 million, yeah, bro, they got to take that L. And on top of that, it's mad because he conceded that. And then Fabrizio tweeted, like, yeah, it's a done deal. It was literally a done deal. It's a done deal. Yeah, we've just signed Mendy.
Donny stinks, man.
That guy is trash, bro. It's bad. And I feel sorry for him because Lampard knows that, all right, cool, he's not got the the mad confidence at the moment. Let me start maybe Caballero or one. No, he said fuck it, I'm gonna go with him. And I just feel like he should just take him off the team for a while, man, because this ain't working, man. It's not working, and if he's not careful, it's gonna cost him his job. It's as simple as that. I don't care if Lampard's a legend at Chelsea, bro. If he carries on like that and they get results like that, bro, Lampard is gone.
I think with Lampard it's a bit different to like the Oli situation. I think Lampard, because they have a project and they have Petr Cech and them man in place, Roma can't really pull the trigger just like that because he has people he has to answer to underneath him as well.
Of course.
So I feel like with that, I get what you're saying and I agree with that. He has to be careful because spending that much peas will put you under a lot of pressure. But if he can get top four and get a little bit closer to Liverpool and Chelsea, I think his job's safe for now.
You think?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, he's not going to win the league. Even if he does get another like 10 players, not going to win the league. Liverpool,
with all the players
Chelsea,
that they signed, with all the players that they signed.
Yeah, because he's deep it, bro. Liverpool and City are system and a well-oiled machine. Yeah. It's hard to beat that well-oiled machine. It's like even like boxing. You have at the top, you had the Klitschko brothers at the top, and then people trying to come in and beat them. You can't beat what is already that knows how. It's like Mayweather. Every game. He's running. Of course. But he knows what to do to win. That's what Liverpool do. They know what to do to win. Yeah. Chelsea's a very, very young squad. They don't know what it's like to win anything. So I feel like that's why that's even the decisions, the way Liverpool are playing with Thiago. You can see Thiago probably had one of the most touches on the pitch. He's only there
he said after there was a stat where it come out like the most touches in 45 minutes on his debut in Premier history, bro. That's mad. And he's come on and he's done that. But yeah, man. Look, Liverpool, it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
I've just got to give it to them. At the end of the day, they're doing their thing and they're oozing. Chelsea will obviously bounce back from that L. I don't know. Maybe I'm putting a lot of pressure on Lampard with the money he spent.
But it's the money. It's a project. That's what people need to understand. It's actually a project. And obviously,
when you put it in that perspective, it might. All right, cool. It's a project. At the end of the day,
they're 3 signings away from challenging. They need another centre back, of
course. But if there's a project, and then there's not getting results that you're expected to get results with. You understand what I'm saying? So if you don't get them results, that's when the question comes into play. So I'm just gonna wait, and obviously they did their thing against Brighton, and fair enough. And obviously they lost to the champions, which is cool. We just have to analyze and assess how they go win it throughout the whole season. But yeah, man, I'm not too sure. Let me cut them some slack. But look, let's go on to Spurs, man, because Spurs are doing their thing. Obviously they won today. Kind of doing their thing. I mean, look, listen, they brought back Bale on a loan. I mean, if you're bringing back a player for 1 year for 20 mil, hold tight, you desperate club and that. But it is what it is. They got their deal done, and they won 5-2 without Bell. Obviously, Son was on the score sheet 4 times, and Kane got an assist 4 times for Son. Absolutely madness. Bruv, they waxed Southampton, man. And Southampton actually took the lead, didn't it? Yeah, they took the lead. But yeah, Spurs were on a different level today, man. Mourinho will be happy with that because those are the games that they were going to and they were just dropping points. But today was a different day. They woke up from their Everton defeat and they did their thing. Obviously, they got Reguilon as well. Or how do you say his name? Reguilon.
Regular, yeah.
Cool. They got Reguilon and whatnot, and that's a good signing for them. They got him for about, what was it, 30 million? Is it 30 million?
Yeah, roughly, yeah, 25, 30 million,
With a buyback clause. Now, what's your take on that? Because obviously Manchester United were interested in him. United said no to the buyback clause. Do you think that was the right idea for Manchester United to walk away from that deal, or are we paying the price for that?
100%, because at the end of the day, we call ourselves a big club.
Mm.
We rate ourselves highly or whatever. But at the end of the day, why would you sign a player that Madrid can sign him back and flip him for in another 3 years to Juventus? Like, remember what happened with Morata, Dani Carvajal, all these players like Madrid and
Barcelona.
yeah, them man there, they do smart business. Well, not Barcelona at the moment, but Madrid and like Juventus and them and Bayern Munich, they do smart
business. Yeah.
They don't let anyone go without knowing that they have a buyback clause or whatever that's got potential. So for me, obviously, if you look at Regulon, he's Spanish. He can end up starting for the Spanish team soon, and Mendy is a serious injury away from them bringing him back. So imagine, bro, Tottenham have for a season. He balls out. He does the best at the Euros. He becomes like the best left back in the world. In a year's time, Mendy gets a 6 months injury, God forbid, because I won't want to sign any player. He's coming back. But also, if he's balling out, Juventus can want him. Rich can come in, flip him, and like Juventus, what you saying, 65 mil. And they just made £30 million profit. That's how they do things, bro.
And that's why United walked away from it, because you look at that, Spurs are not, obviously Spurs are, they'll take that, they'll think, yeah, we've got the best deal, but you haven't, because Marcelo's 2-3 years away from his contract ending. He's gonna dip out soon, and like you said, Mendy's an injury away, and we don't wish injuries upon any player, but Reguilon, he's that player. When I saw him play against Man United in the semi-final, I thought, Raj, you know what, this guy's hard, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I thought, he's just left back.
Yeah.
And I watched him in the Europa League as well. He was doing his thing, balling out and whatnot. And obviously he's got bags of potential, and fair play to Spurs, but that deal just benefits Real Madrid, man. And they're definitely going to come knocking on their door anytime soon. And it's going to be at a time where they actually need a left back. So hold tight, Spurs. If they can make sure they can somehow find another left back of that quality, then cool. But right now, I think what Man United did to do, what they did in order to walk away from the deal was spot on. I'm not doing this buyback, because if you're thinking about it, it's a 2-year loan for 30 million, bro. That's all long, bro. I'm not doing that.
That's what I'm saying. It's dumb. But at the end of the day, Tottenham should be happy with their signing. It solves problems. Mourinho just wants problems to be solved now.
And Mourinho's not a long-term manager, so it works in his way. I mean, he's not going to be there for another 5 years. He's going to dip after 2 or 3 years, and that's it. It's as simple as that. So, no, fair play to Mourinho. He's making sure he's getting his quick fix and making sure he can get Tottenham into the top 4, because he's looking at that. He's thinking, I mean, we've all watched the Spurs documentary. We've seen how they are. They're all too nice.
I won't finish it, bro.
You didn't finish it?
No, I've got 3 more episodes. I've been on holiday this weekend. I haven't been able to finish it.
Yeah, watch it when you can, bro, because, boy, what episode are you on to?
5. I've got like 3 left. I've got 3 left. I'm not that far away, yeah.
You're not far off. Yeah. When you watch it, you understand what I'm saying. But, yeah, and it looks like the news broke out with Dele Alli not being in a squad, and he's going. Apparently, he's off, bruv. And the likes of Jesse Lingard being brought by Tottenham is understandable, because Mourinho loves Lingard. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, man, he dropped Ali. Ali's not in the squad because of transfer reasons.
Reported by Ali, fam.
Bro, would you take Ali? Would you take Ali at United?
No. It's got to be so balanced, bro.
It's true.
It's got to be so balanced.
But you wouldn't, not at all.
Three attacking mid. Only plays 2 DMs, and when are we gonna have another space for another attacking mid? He even plays second striker, bro.
It's true.
So we have a Pogba in the middle. We have Bruno that thinks he's a false number 9. We've got Marshall up front. We've got Ali there. Nah, man. Some FIFA formation, bro.
Yeah, fair enough.
Becoming like pro clubs. I got one boy that plays centre in on pro clubs. He's basically a striker, fam. Yeah, that's so. I don't want to see that in real life. I'll get a heart attack.
Fair enough, but it looks like it's reported that he might be going PSG.
Yeah, you should go win a trophy, bro. That's it. Get your bread, win the trophy.
And dip as well.
Like,
Simple
yeah,
as
bro.
that. If you watch that program, you realize that Mourinho ain't got a liking to Ali like that. He thinks he's lazy, bro. So,
Bro, you're gonna go play a game on a Mbappe. Do you think he cares? I wouldn't care, honestly.
bro, I'm dipping, bro. If I hear that, I'm gone. I am gone. But yeah, no, it is what it is. No, big up Spurs. I mean, obviously, Kane getting 4 assists and a goal. It's a mad thing. Son is on a mad thing. We've had like 3 players scored 3 hat tricks already in the season. It's crazy, man. These men are getting goals.
But you know what's mad about Spurs, yeah?
Yeah.
Is that this is why I don't understand about everyone complaining about directors of football and stuff, all this stuff. So I don't know if they even have a director of football ever, but their club has now, if you look at their team, got a decent team, got Luis in goal, Doherty, one of the best right backs in the league last season. Regulon will come in, should do a good job. We've got Sanchez and Bad Eredivisie, Sanchez and Alderweireld at the back. Not bad, it's okay, it could be better.
Mm-hmm.
Then if you go into midfield, you've got let's say Højbjerg holding Lascelles and Undon Bad Boy in midfield, yeah.
Don't come on.
And then you've got Son, Kane, and Gareth Bale on the front three. And if you look at that, that's a mad team. And what Mourinho can even do if we'll do us, because I call him Snorine in it because he's got some dead performances. So what he can even do is keep the same back four, have Harry Winks and Sissoko and Højbjerg in the middle defensive, and just have the three up front do whatever they want.
Simple.
You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna lie. I actually think his aim. If we know how Mourinho is, he's gonna look at this squad. He's gonna look at this side. He's gonna think, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna go for Europa League." That's what I actually think with Mourinho. I think I'm gonna put that shout out there for Spurs, and I'm gonna say that he's gonna win Europa League with Spurs. I think he can do it, bro. He did it with Man United, where United were in this transition period where we finished 6th, but we won the Europa and we won the League Cup. I think he can do it with Spurs, bro. I think with that side, I think that side is capable enough of doing that, bro. I'm not even going to lie to you, bro. I think they can go in there into that Europa League competition and do what they got to do, bro.
Do all of that jazz, man. That's the thing.
They need a trophy. If they can win a trophy like that, they can chat to Arsenal and say, we got a European trophy. What are you man telling us? You know them ones there.
Yeah.
So I'm not even trying to whine Arsenal. What are you man saying, bro? So it's just one of them things, bro. So no, I'm going to give credit to them and I'm going to let them do their thing. But we got them in a few weeks, innit? Yeah, we got them in a few weeks.
Week after next.
Bro.
So look out for the previews and that. I do previews with every other club.
It's going to be a mad thing, bro. I'm telling you right now, but I'm not even going to touch on that. Obviously, Man City play Wolves tomorrow night. This episode's going to come out, so I don't even know. What are you saying? What do you think that score's going to be with that one, man? Because Wolves have made some decent signings, man. They signed Hover from Liverpool. You know that guy is rated so highly, bro. The guy can attack. I think that's a clever signing from them, man. And
I'm sure there's a buyback, man.
You think there's a buyback? You know, English teams don't really do buybacks like that, you know.
Yeah, but I'm sure Liverpool would, because he's a young guy, bro. Liverpool wanna.
Okay, maybe they'll have first option.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
they probably have first option, but big up Wolves, and obviously they're doing their thing. And obviously Podence come in and do his thing as well with Jota leaving. And bro, I don't know, man. I'm looking at them. They beat Man City twice last season, innit? Home and away.
Yeah.
And, you know, they're capable enough of beating City, but you don't know what City side's going to turn up tomorrow night, man. And you're looking at that, and I'm thinking, look, City are going to be looking at the points. They're going to be seeing who's won and who hasn't won.
Yeah.
They're going to make sure that they're going to win, bro. I don't know. Obviously, Aguero's out.
I think it's going to be a tough game.
It is going to be a tough game. People look at that and think, yeah, it's easy. No, I think that's going to be a very, very tough game. I don't know who's going to come up on the winning end, but boy, with Jimenez is sharp. The whole Wolves side is sharp, and this is the opportunity to exploit Man City because they've had one, extra week's rest and whatnot. I don't know. I'm actually going to go for a draw with that one. I actually think it's going to be like 2-2, bruv. I'm not going to lie to you. I might be wrong. I think 2-2. I think Wolves will draw with Man City 2-2, bro. That's is what it is. I think they can do their thing and make sure that they at least get a point with Man City.
It depends where. It seems like the Etihad,
Don't think it's at Etihad. I think it's at It doesn't matter though. Think about it. There's no fans. There's nothing at the moment.
I think Man City might give them a 3-1. Depends how they prepared. I don't really follow Man City. I don't know anyone that likes Man City, but I feel like Pep will have to prepare because they need to start from the start. They're going to go from the start. Obviously, Wolves have had more games to prepare, but I think Man City will probably just edge it. I'm hoping they edge it anyway. I think I want to have a good title race this season. I don't want to have them like it's done by flipping January again.
It's going to be done by January again, though.
No, I don't think so. But why no one complain about Man City saying they don't do deals? They've already signed 2 players, bro. And I already signed.
Man City got a squad. Man City got a squad. Benji, you got to respect that. Man City got a squad. If Man United got a squad.
And they got Pep as well.
Exactly. So they got a squad and they got Pep. That's why we're molded. That's why we're saying, please, God, come on, G. You understand what I'm saying?
No, God, come on, G.
Simply, God, please. Listen, I said yesterday, I said on a fan cam, I said, look, Man United got 48 hours to respond. This is 24 hours. Tomorrow, if I don't see anything from Fabricio or anything, yeah, I swear I'm going to at Man United so many times they probably block me. I don't really care because this is too much, man. I need something, man. You might need to give me something, show something, bro. Because this is just.
Oh, there's no stress, man. Just get like Kojo does. Get some jollof fries. Get some Fanta.
Whatever jollof fries he's got to swing me some jollof fries ASAP, bro. Because
get the Fanta from the Nigerian Fanta in your system.
Yo, man.
Good to go, fam.
And when these men telling me, honestly, I don't even know when Igalo's going, bro. When you lot were talking about, I said, right, Igalo, that's true, you know. When is he going?
January. But we'll probably just get someone else in January.
We'll see about that. We'll see how Man United do. But Arsenal, before we go, let's talk about Arsenal quick, yeah, because I'm always giving them bant. I'm always slandering them and whatnot. But I got to give credit where credit is due. And like you said, they've got a better squad at the moment. They've got Arteta, who's got them playing the type of football he wants them playing. And they are getting their wins, man. They're getting their wins, whether we like it or not. They beat West Ham 2-1 yesterday. And funny enough, the link-up was between Ceballos and Eddie Nketiah. And them two had beef in a pre-warm-up last week when they were warming up before the game against Fulham. And how ironic that was for them to get the goal and get the win. West Ham, obviously, will be kicking themselves. I'm looking at them and I'm thinking it's long because they haven't even made one signing. And obviously, bruv, I'm from Newham, innit? West Ham, that's home, innit? And West Ham, they've just got a soft spot in my heart, innit? And I can understand their frustration and their anger and how they're feeling, bruv, because it's just, everything's a mess. Man United, we're here complaining about our thing, yeah? Them, man, you don't even want to know their frustration, bro. If they could, they would burn down that stadium. They would burn down London Stadium. I'm not even gassing.
Yeah, bro.
Them man are different.
I watch all the fan channels. It's a West Ham fan TV.
Yeah.
The only fan channel I watch is Liverpool because I don't think they have one.
Watch Coppish. Coppish do their thing, you know. Yeah, Coppish. They have.
Send me a link. I watch all the fan channels just to see what everyone's doing in it. And obviously, for me personally, like. If you look at obviously Arsenal TV is the big ones, I'll start off with that. Like I watch all of them rave about their team, and I feel like if they get our, or I think they should get our over Party. I think if they get our to come in and they change it for a 4-3-3, with Ceballos, Xhaka, our in the midfield, and the front three keep it the same, and obviously put Tierney at the back, left back, Saliba, and maybe Gabriel and flipping David Luiz. They're laughing, bro, man. That team looking dangerous.
Doing their thing on the slide. You can't even...
Not to mention the bench.
They still got Willian and them, man, as well, bro, because obviously
Pepe.
Willian, Pepe and whatnot, they can do their thing as well.
But it just goes to show. That's why I think when you have to watch football with your eyes and have the eye test, because I rate Arteta what he's done so much because he's come with a system philosophy. And he said, this is what I'm doing. We're going to play like this for the rest of the season. You know, it's what happens. You know what you're doing. It helps, bro. When you have someone that doesn't know what they're doing, like any manager, I'm not even just talking about Ollie. If you have a manager that doesn't know what they're doing and they don't believe in their own philosophy and their own way of playing, it's like you being a man. You have to believe that you're the man for the job you're about to apply for or the interview, if you go to NHS, you're applying for a band 6 midwifery matron job or whatever, you're gonna wanna have that confidence to do that job. You don't apply for something, no, you don't have the confidence to do that job. And
It's
obviously,
true.
Arteta, he's done a wonderful job. Of course, they're not gonna win the league. Well, who knows? Actually, you never know what's gonna happen.
You never know what's gonna happen.
But I don't think they'll win the league. But he's doing a good job. And obviously, everyone needs to
all right, cool.
get onto
I'm gonna put it this way, yeah, because they're bantering us too much. But I'm not even gonna add us to the equation because they got their beef with other teams as well. Between Chelsea and Arsenal, because Chelsea obviously they got Lampard, FA Cup final, and they, or whatnot, cool, whatever. And Arsenal, who are doing their thing, they won the FA Cup and they're out here playing good football. Who can finish higher between Arsenal and Chelsea?
I think you look at it 2 ways. I think if in terms of a settled score, I think Arsenal finish higher. But when Werner then might get the ground running, I think it's peak for a lot of people still. Remember, this is a Chelsea team that did well against Liverpool for the first half, and no one's really done well against Liverpool. That's without their best left back. That's without their best right winger, and their best centre half, so to speak. So I think Chelsea will probably do it, but it depends on when they get these players back. If the players are in for like a month or so, they'll struggle. Then Arsenal will do it. But if they're back by the game week 3, I think it's peak for certain man still.
Boy, Arsenal, you heard it here first, man. These men say, obviously Benji saying Chelsea will finish above you, man.
But I think Arsenal finish above us as well. So
Arsenal finish above Man United.
Yeah, the way currently, because if you don't get anyone, then of course
it's true. You know what? I'm gonna give you the satisfaction because I hate you, man. I don't like you, man. You make me sick. Yeah.
Me too.
I'm gonna say you, man, are gonna finish above us. You heard it here on Beeks Corner. It is what it is. And if you don't, it's peak for you, man. I'm coming for your next. Get me? I'm saying it here. Arsenal will finish above Man United if we don't get the players that are needed. I'm saying it here because right now we are far behind, man. We're far behind. And big up Arteta and big up them, man.
My battery's on the time, man.
But yeah, no, we're gonna wrap it up now. We're gonna wrap it up. It is what it is. But look, Benji, I appreciate you coming on here and speaking about the whole thing. And discussing just football in general, man, because I just had to let off some steam about Man United, innit? And it was stressed. But no, it's interesting to hear your views and opinions on how you see the game, man. It's really, really good, and I appreciate it. Thank you for even.
What you saying? What, can I get a job on Sky Sports?
Sky Sports? Of course you can get a job on Sky Sports, man. That's you, bro. Lead the way in that, you get me? It is what it is, bro. But no, say less, brother. Let the people know where they can catch you on, man.
Nah, bro, honestly, catch everyone on Beats Corner, bro. That's the place to be.
This guy's
like, subscribe, just share it. Like, obviously, like, the thing is, obviously, a lot of people listen to podcasts and they don't share it. And you know, sound like man like Beeks. I'll just say her name, Beeks. I don't know if you know.
Yeah.
Man like Beeks has shared, has worked hard to get where he's going. So just look. It doesn't hurt. If someone sends something on WhatsApp, just send it to 5 people. Get someone to like it. Get someone to subscribe. Help a brother out, man. Yeah, that's it. I don't come on show. I don't come on any shows to plug myself. I make sure that the show that I'm on.
Yeah.
Everyone has to respect it and just like and show that support.
I appreciate that, Benji. I appreciate that. Listen, it is what it is, bruv. We're gonna be. Hey, yo, but you're not doing your FPL.
Yeah, but I think I need to check it after today because obviously. Certain man, I don't know what's wrong with the team. I captain Harry Kane. He's saying he's not captain and he got like 4 assists. Obviously, Mane scored 2, so I might be climbing up the table. But I don't really take FPL seriously. I don't really have time.
Fam, let me not lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you, brother. Take your shit. I'll take it so seriously.
Nah, I just can't be bothered. After like the first 4 weeks, if I'm not in the top 4.
Count me out, is it?
Yeah,
nah, man. I'll stay in the long run, bro. Don't give up. But yeah, no, let's sign out, man. Bro, thank you for you guys for tuning in. Like I said, catch me on the socials at Beats Corner, which is for Instagram, and at Beats_Corner, which is for Twitter, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. But yeah, bruv, it's your boy Beeks, Benji, and we are signing out. Peace.
Peace.